I'm Jim Ladd. This is 95.5 KLOS Los Angeles. It is a sad night for rock and roll. The tribe is gathered around the radio to listen to KLOS as we say goodbye to Rick Wright, that there are people all over the planet doing exactly that. Wes just told me there's a group of people who have gathered together in Frazier Park. And I think it's apropos that we are doing this tribute to Rick Wright under the light of this brilliant full moon that we have this evening. Rick Wright, keyboardist and founding member of Pink Floyd, passed away today at his home in Britain after losing his battle with cancer. He was 65 years old. Rick Wright was born in London, the son of a biochemist. He met Roger Waters and Nick Mason in college, where they formed the band Sigma Six. Later, along with the late Syd Barrett, they formed Pink Floyd in 1965. In the early days of Pink Floyd, Rick Wright and Syd Barrett were seen as the group's dominant musical force. Rick's keyboards were an integral part of the Pink Floyd sound, said Joe Boyd, a prominent record producer who worked with Pink Floyd early in their career. Rick Wright's musical style was at once subtle, yet mystical, melodic, yet extremely dynamic. And this can be heard in two of the songs he co-wrote for Pink Floyd's seminal album Dark Side of the Moon, A Great Gig in the Sky, and Us and Them. His signature sound was also a major part of such great Floyd compositions as Echoes, Atom Heart Mother, and of course, Shine On You Crazy Diamond. After Roger Waters departed Pink Floyd in 1985, Rick began recording with Nick Mason and David Gilmour again, releasing the albums A Momentary Lapse of Reason and The Division Bell. He also released solo albums, Wet Dream in 1978 and Broken China in 1996. Wright also worked on David Gilmour's solo projects, most recently playing on the 2006 album On an Island and the accompanying world tour. David Gilmour said of his friend and bandmate, he was gentle, unassuming, and private, but his soulful voice and playing were vital, magical components of our most recognized Pink Floyd sound. I have never played with anyone quite like him. End of quote. I'm Jim Ladd, and we gather the tribe together on this solemn occasion to remember keyboardist and founding member of Pink Floyd, Rick Wright. He is lost to us now, but his music will live on forever. Out there, beyond the dark side of the moon.
I've always been here.
Our thoughts are with Rick Wright's family. Our thoughts are with David Gilmour, Nick Mason, and Roger Waters on this very sad night. Our thoughts are with the tribe and the millions of people around the world whose music Rick Wright helped to make and whose lives he touched through that music. He's with Syd now, somewhere out there beyond the dark side of the moon. And we hope that he is happy, and we thank him for all the years of music that he gave us. I'm Jim Ladd. This is 95.5 KLOS Los Angeles. We'll stop here, and we'll be back on KLOS right after this.